stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Bring those sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
He keeps it on a design run. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Wells. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup, this guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Testing the right side here. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game plan.
Looking for a deep completion. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. And I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Checks this down to the running back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Well, hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
defense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Ohio State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think that rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited.
And looking for a big play here. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. QB bootlegs here. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes the catch. Ball scooped up on the defense. He's in the clear.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, second down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense cannot be stopped. See if they can convert the point after.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by its defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on 1st down. Buying time, moving to his left. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. The DB's backing off from the line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Wells.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Touchdown, Michigan. Gets into the end zone.
Chris, with another touchdown, this 1st half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Moves out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. And this time it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one.
He'll take a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the move now. He'll try a pass here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiples. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. Too much speed for the defense. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages.
It's a muff. Couldn't hold on to the slippery ball.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this run? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep throw across his body to the left. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Michigan.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fighting off the defender. That run moves the ball across the 40.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Wolverines. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Well, there's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quick throw to the left side. And it's a comeback route. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Boom. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Caught for the completion. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there? Their hat on a ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Movement here from the tight end. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he's back to throw again on second down. That's reeled in. It's Wells. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So second down after the incompletion. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scanning the field. It's Marshall. Looking to scramble. The receiver grabs it. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw, catch made. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He finds the running back in the flat. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
No gain on the play.
The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle.
That makes the score. Michigan.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
24.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Bites off a defender.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. And now the handoff. First down, looking for more now. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for a late, deep throw. The ball is picked off. He could go. He's at the 50. Now the 40. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
Michigan 73. Ohio State 24.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Rolls right, trying to make something happen. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick throw to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense produces 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's